Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journal, and I've got two new journals to share with you guys. These are Edith Holden themed journals and sort of a country cottage garden theme. So this one's more cottage and this one's more garden, but I used book pages from the Country Diary Book of Crafts or something like that. So it's got all these different projects that you can make out of Edith Holden illustrations, I guess. And so you can see like needlepoint and cross stitch and embroidery and yeah, all different things represented. This one I just love with the silver and the decor. I've got one of these types of silver mirrors myself, and this one's more of an outdoor garden scene, and just picture sitting in that chair and having a cozy place to journal. And there is the back, and both of these very much remind me of my own grandma. So my other grandma, often I talk about my kindred spirit, and she's the one who nurtured my creative side and my love of girly things and sparkles and glitter and all that kind of stuff. But my other grandma was really, really creative and crafty too, but in her own way. So whereas my kindred spirit painted and did decoupage and made me a jewelry box and a hairbrush and that kind of thing, my other grandma, she liked to embroider and cross stitch and knit. So every single time we visited, I'm pretty sure she was always sitting in the same chair with her wool in a basket or with her threads in a basket, and she was doing something with needles or knitting or something. So yeah, they both very much remind me of her, and that kind of aesthetic as well. Her house kind of looks like this, always very clean and very, grandmotherly. So, and the garden kind of reminds me of her too, because she lived in a sort of little cottagey type of house with roses in her front garden. And yes, I've put sort of roses throughout this journal as well, and just garden things. Oh, here's the title of the book. I like putting this type of page there, and love its writing space. There's a library card here with details that you can put on the journal, and these are both in my Etsy if you're interested. And here I made these collage masterboards and then stuck pattern tissue paper over the top, so again, so that crafty theme, creative theme. This I paired with this because I thought it works so well together with the bird here, and the bird sort of mirrors each other. I love interesting pages like this, and as well on the other side, that's really cool. Some lovely letter writing paper, an envelope, top loading pocket, coffee dyed, and again just some garden embellishments throughout as well to go with that cottage garden theme. I think this is so beautiful, and the birds here. So I kind of created these like heirloom journals because they did, connect with me with my grandma, and a way to sort of, embroidery is a way, and crafty projects are a way to pass down memories and legacy and memories and all that kind of thing, because I do have some of my grandma's cross stitches and embroidery linens. So that's really cool. This is a wallpaper pocket that I've just sewn. This is just like quintessential country cottage garden, and this, I love the canopy here of the bed, and even this word white blossom I love. And here is that bed spread, and just look at this, look at all these elements, just look at this, so pretty, so pretty. It's just that beautiful design and aesthetic. Another one of my pattern tags, a paint chip there, coffee dye colouring in page there, coffee dye pages throughout, along with cream paper. I love these like heart motifs here, and another garden image with the roses that reminds me of my grandma. This one as well, just quintessential cottage with the white picket fence. And this, I love this image right here, beautiful. And there it is there, made into a craft. Beautiful coloured flowers to match with it. So I hope these journals are places to unleash your own creativity and maybe document your own creativity or document family. Here is lovely scissors. I don't know, I just love seeing images of scissors. I think here's one of my altered library cards that I made with a collage, just with botanical and a butterfly to tie in with the butterflies on the front of this bag that I've just altered, stamped on, and vintage French book page. So that's Cottage. This is Garden. And let's do a flip through this one. They're slightly different. This one, not so many embellishments, but they come in this envelope, craft envelope. And I just decorated it with some vintage music paper. And this doily very much reminds me of my grandma. I have one similar to this from her, but this is one from my Etsy, one of the printable linens. But yeah, just really reminded me of her. And inside it's all the goodies, so floral images, paint chip, some tags and journal cards made using the sewing pattern, and some more floral cards at the back. So that just slips into this large secret pocket in the front cover. Love that. So we do have a library card here to write the details on the journal. Again, the title page here, which is fun. Coffee dye, no, excuse my voice. Coffee dye colouring in page. The flowers. I love this, Country Diary Heirlooms. So it's sort of the title of this journal. You can write here some heirlooms in your life, or yeah, it just inspired me in terms of these journals, making them as heirloom journals, and love that you can write there. And this interesting design, even this very interesting, just different to look at. I love this page here too. Like, these look like heirlooms. I've got my grandpa's pocket watch. That was something that I have from him. So I like having something from each grandparent. This is a, what is it? A coffee dye envelope. So you've got top loading pocket there. Another colouring in coffee dye page. I just like how it looks when it's coffee dyed. It's really, really cool. And nice mix of you know, the pattern pages, but also the writing space to add your own pieces. Lovely flowers and things. Again, love that page there just because it's so unique. And this one especially as well. Look at this rainbow, my crystal shining a rainbow on my pages. That crystal that hangs in my window came from my kindred spirit grandma from one of my birthdays when I was a child. And it's one of my most prized possessions, one of my heirlooms. Maybe I could take a photo of that crystal and stick it in this journal if it was one of mine. But here's another garden, beautiful image. So like I said, these are both available in my Etsy, so feel free to check that out. The description, the link to my Etsy is in the description box below. Hope that these can be special treasures for someone who resonates with them. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!